Just a few months ago, I was this close to quitting affiliate marketing for good. I'd just stare at this screen day after day, watching my earnings graph do this. A slow, painful nosedive. My business, my passion, everything I'd spent years building was just falling apart. And the culprit? AI. I was getting absolutely crushed by this tidal wave of new competitors. They were AI powered. They were faster, more efficient. And suddenly, they were everywhere. I honestly thought my business was over. And I thought I was finished. But then, I found a way to flip the script. I figured out how to use AI in a way that almost nobody in this space is talking about. It's a strategy that dragged me from the brink of total failure to my highest earning months ever. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and how you can do the same, even if you feel like you're drowning right now. Let's not sugarcoat it. The old way of doing affiliate marketing is on life support. And if you're still doing things like it's 2020, you're not just falling behind, you're basically asking to fail. And I learned the hard way. My first mistake was just totally underestimating the speed and scale of AI. I remember spending 2 solid weeks researching, testing, and writing what I thought was the ultimate guide to high-end brain supplements. I poured everything into it. And a week after I published it, a brand new site I'd never heard of popped up. It had reviews for not just my supplement, but for every supplement on the market, each with perfectly structured SEO. My article, my passion project, was buried on page 3 of Google within a month. These weren't the clunky garbage sites from a few years ago. AI tools were letting brand new marketers pump out high quality, SEO optimized content at a scale I just couldn't match. The internet was flooded with AI content and my rankings just plummeted. My organic traffic, the lifeblood of my business, completely dried up. And it wasn't just content. The AI tools lowered the barrier to entry so much that anyone with a laptop could suddenly play like a pro. They were using AI to find profitable sub-niches and nail the perfect keywords. It was like I was trying to navigate using a paper map while they had a live GPS showing all the traffic jams and shortcuts. While I was digging through data by hand, their AI was running predictive analytics, essentially giving them a weather forecast for what products were about to get hot. It was a war of attrition, and I was losing badly. The skills that had made me successful, my manual, hands-on approach, were now my biggest weakness. I felt like a master craftsman in an age of mass production, and my workshop was going bankrupt. The stress was unreal. Every single dipping metric felt like a personal failure. I was working harder than I ever had in my life for less and less return. That's when I hit my breaking point. One night I was just lying awake, staring at the ceiling, and it hit me. I was fighting the wrong war. My whole strategy was to fight against AI, to try and be more human. But what if, instead of trying to outmuscle the machine, I could give it a better brain? A brain that worked for me in a way my competitors weren't. The idea actually sparked while I was mindlessly scrolling through a streaming service. It recommended this obscure documentary that was so perfectly aligned with my interest. It felt like it read my mind. It didn't just know I liked history documentaries, it knew I liked ones about ancient engineering. That's when it clicked. What if I could do that for my audience? To stop shouting one generic message and start delivering those perfectly tailored recommendations. See, everyone was using AI for the exact same thing, basic content generation. They were all typing, write me a blog post about ... into a tool. Then the AI would spit out a generic article that was technically fine, but it was like unseasoned boiled chicken. It was bland, forgettable, and had no real personality. It created this huge sea of sameness, and that's where I saw the crack in their armor. My big pivot was this. I had to stop treating AI like a shovel to just dig content ditches and start treating it like a treasure map to find where the gold was buried. My new philosophy wasn't about replacing my work with AI, but about augmenting my human intuition with its insane data processing power. It was about becoming a pilot with an AI co-pilot, letting it handle the navigation so I could focus on flying the plane. The goal was no longer to just make content, but to create hyper-personalized experiences for my audience at scale. So, what does this actually look like day to day? I rebuilt my entire affiliate strategy around 3 core ideas. First, and this is the secret sauce most people are missing, is AI for hyper-personalization. Instead of just guessing what my audience wants, I now use AI to essentially read their minds. Think of it like this. Instead of putting one giant billboard on a highway for everyone to see, I now have a personal shopper for every single person who visits my site. AI analytics tools analyze user behavior, and then the AI acts like a master librarian, sorting my audience into tiny microgroups. A regular librarian might make a sci-fi section. This AI creates custom shelf for fans of space operas with complex politics. It is that specific. That lets me show the right product to the right person at the exact moment they need it, which makes conversion rates explode. The second, I totally changed my content strategy to what I call AI-assisted, human-perfected content. I never start with a blank page anymore. For example, a few weeks ago, my personalization AI told me a segment of my audience was interested in cognitive enhancement through lifestyle changes. So I asked my content AI, based on this, generate 5 article outlines about brain-boosting nutrition and mental exercises. It came back with a data-driven blueprint. But, and this is the most important part, I took that skeleton and became the interior designer. I added my personal story of how brain fog during my graduate studies forced me to discover the connection between omega-3 rich foods and mental clarity, which led me to completely transform my daily nutrition and meditation routine. I added the soul. This hybrid approach gives me the speed of a machine with the authenticity of a trusted friend. Third, and this is what really gave me my life back, it's AI-powered campaign automation, baby. I used to burn hours every week staring at spreadsheets. Not anymore. The AI now acts as my campaign's autopilot. I use AI-driven platforms to manage my ads and bidding strategies in real time. It's like having a co-pilot who never sleeps, constantly fine-tuning the engines and adjusting for every bit of market turbulence. This frees me from staring at the instrument panel so I can look out the window and focus on the destination, like finding new affiliate partners or planning my next big project. This easily freed up 10 to 15 hours a week. This system completely turned my business around. It's a multi-layered approach, and yeah, it takes a little setup, but the results are just incredible. I'm curious, what's the biggest time waster in your business right now? Is it manually managing campaigns, constantly tweaking ad spend, or getting stuck in analysis paralysis with your data? Drop a comment below. Let me know. I'd love to hear what's eating up your hours and might even share solutions in my next video. So what happened after I put this system into practice? Well, remember that depressing nosediving graph? This is what my earnings graph looks like now. Honestly, the turnaround was faster and more dramatic than I thought was possible. My conversion rates more than tripled. Why? Because I wasn't just shouting into the void anymore. I was whispering the perfect product recommendation to exactly the right person. My organic traffic not only recovered, but it blew past its old peak because my content was both perfectly optimized for machines and genuinely useful to humans. And the best part, it wasn't just the money, it was the time. Last month, instead of being glued to my laptop on a Saturday optimizing a campaign, I actually spent the entire day with my wife. We tackled that growing honeydew list that had been haunting us for weeks. I distinctly remember us cleaning the patio together, completely offline with my phone buzzed with a notification. Record sales day. The system was working for me, without me. That's a feeling of freedom I never thought I'd get back. I went from feeling like an AI's victim to feeling like I had a secret weapon. I wasn't just surviving, I was actually winning, and my wife was thrilled to finally get those projects done. Look, I get the fear. Watching your income tank while faceless competitors steal your traffic is terrifying. The biggest fear for so many of us is being left behind. But the whole story that AI is killing affiliate marketing is wrong. It's incomplete. AI is killing lazy affiliate marketing. It's killing generic affiliate marketing. This isn't a threat, it's an evolutionary pressure. You either adapt or you become a fossil. The marketers who win in this new era aren't the ones who ignore AI, and they're not the ones who let it replace them either. The winners will be the ones who learn how to partner with it. You have to see AI for what it truly is. It's not just a tool, it's a new sense. It's like giving yourself a superpower. It's a telescope for seeing future trends and a microscope for understanding the tiniest details of what your audience truly wants. So here's what I really want you to take away from this. First, the old methods are dying. Stop trying to win on volume and start competing on intelligence. Second, don't use AI as a mindless factory worker to just crank out content. That's a race to the bottom. Instead, use AI as your strategic partner. Use it as your personal shopper to deliver perfectly tailored recommendations. Use it as your architect to design content frameworks that you fill with your human expertise. And use it as your autopilot to handle the grunt work that drains your time and energy. The unbeatable combination of AI's analytical power and your unique human insight is the ultimate advantage. This is how you don't just survive the AI revolution, this is how you win it. Look, everyone crushing it in affiliate marketing started exactly where you are right now. The difference? They took action instead of getting stuck in the tutorial hell. So pick one thing from today's video and actually do it. If you're ready to stop overthinking and start earning, one of these other videos will show you exactly what to do next. I'll catch you on the other side.